But right now, we're coming right back here to the Sunshine Coast. I've got Bearfoot in the studio with me right now. These guys have been dancing around up at Pridgeon Originals as well, and were kind enough to come on in and have a little chat and play a little track. They're not quite sure what they're going to play yet, but that's okay. We'll toss a coin or something. Figure that one out. How you going, guys? Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Thanks for having us.
There's actually 4 people in there here, but there's only 3 mics, so...
You'll have to
Sean
will have to talk extra loud.
You have to talk for Sean. That could be dangerous. Could get him in quite a lot of trouble. So you guys are relatively new, really, on the scene as far as a band goes, but you all have been pretty involved in other bands on the sunny coast, and as solo artists a little bit too. We've band horse did someone to say. It's okay.
I won't say that word.
As long as it stays PG rated, it's all good. But I did read a little something you sort of wrote, and I'm not directly quoting you because Reese will pick me up on if the wording is wrong, because he usually does that to me.
Particularly if I wrote it too.
But basically the idea behind you guys was you were jamming out at some point and decided, Asher, that you wanted a band behind you, or that it sounded good, or how did it all really come about for Bearfoot?
I used to play drums in a reggae band, and I always loved the band thing a lot more than just playing by myself because it's boring. We were playing around at some open mics and stuff. I started playing, and then Sean came and played, and then Reese was like, "Oh, sick!" He came and jam, and then we found Damien as well on the side of the road and picked him up.
Rowie joined in just from all those soul bar sessions as well, so he just decided...
Yeah, I noticed that. Rowie, who a lot of people may know the face of, used to play with Floating Bridges, but now plays a bit with Ayla as well.
No, he doesn't play with Ayla anymore. He plays with Battleships.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
See?
He's
more band horse.
And
I was almost going to put that down to instruments, but that doesn't really work out because you've all kind of dabbled in all sorts of instruments, really, at the end of the day.
Yes. We've got a little orchestra between us.
Very much so.
I'm counting how many end of the days he's saying tonight too, Kristie, just so you know.
End of the days?
Yeah. That's 2.
See,
That's 2 now.
This is Reese picking on me. Usually the equipment breaks down when he comes in, but I'll probably have a breakdown by the end.
Spookily hasn't done anything wrong.
Because it'll be me that breaks down by the end of it.
I didn't bring any music in tonight, that's what the thing is.
Yeah, true. Maybe the channels just don't like your taste in music, Reese.
That's harsh.
But, you know, we'll come back to the whole band thing. You guys did just release your debut single, which you got quite a bit of love for. Was that something that kind of shocked you as far as, you know, I guess you, as you said, sort of jamming out and picking people up off the side of the road and all that sort of stuff? Was it pretty overwhelming to get the feedback you got for Babylon?
It's not overwhelming, but it was interesting at the
Ocean Street.
Reese's shout out said who actually has our single, and there was a whole cheer. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of people that had it.
Pretty random. We'd like to see some money from that, but
it's not all about money.
No, it's not. But I think how quickly everything sort of happened for us. It's been a bit of I don't know, being in bands for so long. And seeing it taken so long to get to a point in a certain band, and then seeing this band sort of just go
happen.
It's really good. I mean, we get a lot of love for it.
And I guess it was a sort of a slow process because we recorded the track of his last year, October.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything done for ages.
And then once it all came together, it just came together, and everyone seemed to like it. So it's pretty good, I think.
Do you think that slightly shorter journey for you guys as a band, as Bearfoot, comes from the fact that you have had that experience in other bands and building things up and seeing what works, and also you have come from different genres of music as well. Like originally what some of you guys have played is very different to what you're playing now too. Do you feel like that has contributed to the way that you guys view it all now and how you go about putting things together, or you know?
It's kind of effortless. Like,
That's where you want to get to, right?
Yeah, we play while we're sleeping.
We're all playing, we're all coming from different backgrounds, and then once, I don't know, it's kind of like something happens, and we can all just be really creative and not care about what's happening because we're not trying to do anything, and we're just having fun.
And when we're on stage and we're jamming out, all the little chops from all the different genres and different bands slip through.
Comes in.
Yeah. And it makes it something really unique and pretty cool.
When you have certain like skill levels in the band itself, and they're all sort of on par with each other, you can do these like freedom. Yeah, you've got the freedom to improvise and form these jams. And the next thing you know, we've written a song out and just go, we've got to remember that one now.
Yeah. That was like with Babylon when we first played it. At, I think that's when Rowan started.
No, that was before Rowan.
Yeah, but Rowan was like, you got to record that song.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
And Brian said it as well from Soul Bar. He was just like, you've got to record that song. So that was the one we went with for the first. He was like,
you've got to do that. Figure it out.
Wagging his finger.
Do you feel like the freedom to be able to jam on stage makes your shows the way they are too? Because I have seen you guys play live a couple of times now, and straight away the crowd comes straight to the dance floor. There's often times when you see a really good band and a lot of people stand back for a bit and they wait until they feel it and then they get on the dance floor. Well, this is what I think they're doing anyway. But with you guys, people do just literally get up. Do you feel like maybe that is from the relaxed vibe that you guys have? Do you think that it comes into? It's all Phil. It's not real.
He starts like a giant conga line, but like not really.
You've paid someone out in the crowd to be the first person on the dance floor.
Oh, definitely. They're all on the payroll.
Before the first note.
No wonder you guys aren't making any money. Paying all these people.
No, I think it's like that Nietzsche grenade. You get out what you put in, and if you're
I've never heard music.
That's the weirdest analogy I've got.
Yeah,
I like it.
You get out of the audience what you're putting into the audience. So if you're having a good time and showing,
you might have some lyrics.
Just being present and like enjoying yourself, and then they'll see that and kind of follow. And it does get sweaty and it gets hot up there, but I guess if everybody else is working hard dancing,
last Sunday was nuts. Seeing like Damien said he had to wipe the sweat off Ash's dreads off his keys.
Oh, he's had some little sprays from the show.
It looked like a murder scene. There was just droplets and footprints and.
I think I got stabbed in the foot by Rolly's broken string.
Ooh.
Well, reggae has in the past been proven to be fairly dangerous as well. It's maybe one of the most dangerous genres.
I shot the sheriff.
Well, why don't we get you guys to play a little song for us right now? You've flipped your coin, hopefully.
No, we'll toss it now.
We're
so
tossing
we're going to toss between
Skankin
It and Fall.
Not Skankin It.
What?
Not Skanking It.
Not Skunking It. Yeah, we're not on the nose.
What's
the boys have had a shower.
Heads full, tails Skanking It.
Alright. And we...
Don't touch it,
it's still spinning.
Oh, this is
Heads full. But we're going to play Skankin It anyway, won't we?
Okay. Alright, well let's do this. You're on Original Harvest right now with Kristie. At the moment I've got Bearfoot in the studio from right here on the sunny coast. And they're going to give us a little acoustic version
We'll do
of
Skankin'
It. They're still deciding what to play. Take it away, boys.
Thank say